It was 23rd of May 1990, which means 34 years ago, almost. She got some problems, so she became yellow, her skin, and then it happened that she went to hospital for infections. And at the beginning, we didn't realize what is exactly the situation. It was like a really horrible environment in that hospital for infectious diseases. It was a really hot summer, and yes, it became really slim and very yellowish. And also she felt like really tired, and the blood tests, they were for like hepatitis. Like felt really bad, and she was looking like really bad. And we were really worried, the entire family, of course. She spent several months in that hospital, and I think sometime in the autumn of 1990, we took her out of hospital and then started these medications to take. She became like with these chicks, this type of when you take cortisone for a longer period. It was tough for her, definitely, because when she started going to school, the children, they kind of start bullying her because she was with this, but she was extremely strong as a person, and she just really put them on their places when they started bullying her. Oh yeah, she really was very tough. She was like 4 years old when this one happened. I always explain her that she's not different and that she will overcome this and so and so. And then we went in 98, I think it was around like a springtime, to Mainz. Thanks to like some friends, they help us like a booking hotel and going there and so and so. And there it was told something very important, that Professor Loze said this, that there are scars on her liver, but there are fresh parts which you really need. It's enough to live a normal life. This was extremely important for like our understanding of the disease.
When I first met Vesi, she already had advanced macronodular cirrhosis that is typical for children with autoimmune hepatitis. But the nodules also meant that there was also regrowth of the liver, which was a good sign for the prognosis, if we can maintain the disease without inflammation. So she needed good maintenance treatment, and that is not steroids. She had had too many steroids and these strong steroid side effects. And we switched her to azathioprine, which is a very effective drug for maintaining remission in autoimmune hepatitis. And stepwise, we could reduce and eventually withdraw the steroids.
Before that, in Bulgaria, if you suffer from hepatitis autoimmune, you have to keep an extremely tough diet, which means nothing which is fried. And now when we went there in the spring of 98, and Professor Loze told us, no, you can do whatever you want. We went, for the first time, we went to McDonald's. For the first time in her life, she ate fries. Maybe she ate fries also when she was 3 years old, but now, after so many years, she could eat something which, it's not this diet. This was extremely touching.
Some sausages in the zoo.
Oh yeah, we went to the zoo, and then she ate sausages, which was also completely new for her, because for so many years, basically for like 4 or 5 years, she didn't. How many?
Oh no,
8 years. So for 8 years, she was keeping extremely strict diet. And then Imuran was introduced, and in the following years, Imuran, she's still taking Imuran, was really proved to be really good. Gradually, she became kind of slimmer, and she became like a real teenager, and she was completely changed, and we really extremely appreciated this.
Ами точно така, не съм
It's
имала
exactly. She feels really good. And we are.
И най-вече, че имах 2 безпроблемни бременности и 2 деца.
And mainly she had 2 pregnancies, which they were without problems, and she has 2 children. Before, in her youth, she was really worried that she couldn't have children, and yeah.
Защото по спомен си, нали, помня, че лекарите казваха, нали, че мога да не вляза в пубертета.
Because now she remembers that some of the doctors, they were saying that she may not enter the adolescence, the teenager years. And yeah, she was really worried that she might not have children. And now she has children and she's taking a really good care for them. And it's great.
Yes, I feel like a healthy person.
Yeah, we say knock on wood, usually. The doctor is quite far away, but he recommends, it depends on the situation, because sometimes one of the immunoglobulins, it's raised a little bit, and then he said, okay, let's check it after 1 month, for example. Sometimes if the things are going quiet, let's have a checkup after 3 months. As soon Vesi goes there, and then she sends me the results, especially of the transaminases, GGP, and these immunoglobulins, and I immediately send them to Professor Lose with CC with Vesi, and he responds to both of us. And so he says, it's very good news, and let's keep it this 50 milligrams per day, and so. So it's immediate. As soon as we get the blood tests, he knows about the blood tests of his patient who lives in Bulgaria, let's say after half an hour. Finally, we have a doctor who really cares about her, and the treatment he suggests is really working.
It is very good to see that with modern communication methods, it has become very easy to manage a patient, to communicate with a patient over the long distances, and you don't really need to see each other anymore. As long as there is a basic trust, you know your doctor knows you, and you can rely on each other's information. And it has been such a pleasure to see how Vesi has now been able to manage her originally very severe disease with very low doses of the drug and make her a happy mother of such wonderful, healthy children.
Нали, много е важно точното лечение.
It's extremely important, the right treatment, and she got this right treatment, and what she would like to say to all of the people who suffers from this disease, that do not lose hope. Everything will be really okay, and you will have like a very normal life as long as you keep the right treatment. She is the proof of that you can have children and you can have a normal life with autoimmune hepatitis.